Heyo, buddies, and welcome back to Buddy in Town. We're thrilled to have you here with us today. I'm Buddy, your host with the most, well, at least the most bizarre laws from around the world. You won't believe some of the crazy regulations we've dug up for you. That's right, folks. Today we're diving headfirst into the wacky, the weird, and the downright unbelievable regulations that govern our planet. From laws that make you chuckle to those that leave you scratching your head in disbelief. We've got it all. We're talking laws that'll make you laugh, scratch your head, and maybe even double-check the rule book in your own country. Ever heard of a law that bans chewing gum? Or one that requires you to smile at all times? Stick around, because we're about to explore these and many more. If you enjoy this wild ride through the world's craziest laws, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Your support helps us bring you even more entertaining and educational videos. Let's get this legal party started. Grab your gavel, put on your judge's wig, and let's dive into the most peculiar laws you've ever heard of. Welcome to Buddy in Town. Get ready for a journey through the quirkiest corners of the legal world. All right, folks, first stop, the land down under. Welcome to Australia, a land of diverse landscapes and unique wildlife. Australia, known for its stunning beaches, adorable kangaroos, and vibrant cities like Sydney and Melbourne. But did you know it also has some seriously strict light bulb laws? You heard me right. In Victoria, Australia, if you think you can just waltz over to a lamp and swap out a busted bulb, think again, my friend. It's not as simple as it seems. We're talking about a real call-a-professional situation here. You need a licensed electrician to do the job. Changing a light bulb without a license in Victoria could cost you a hefty fine. We're not talking pocket change here. It can be quite substantial. I mean, can you imagine getting busted by the light bulb police? It's a real thing. Sir, step away from the lamp. This is not a drill. Your license to illuminate has expired. You need to renew it or face the consequences. It's enough to make you want to stay in the dark. Legally, of course. Better safe than sorry, right? So remember, when in Australia, especially in Victoria, don't change that light bulb. Always call a professional. Next up, we're jetting off to Switzerland, the land of chocolate, cheese, and super quiet toilets? Yes, you heard that right. While Switzerland is famous for its picturesque landscapes, delicious chocolates, and world-renowned cheeses, there's another quirky aspect to this beautiful country that might surprise you. Okay, maybe not the first thing that comes to mind, but trust me, it's a thing. The Swiss have a unique approach to maintaining peace and tranquility, even in the most unexpected places. In Switzerland, they take their peace and quiet very seriously. The serene and calm environment is something they cherish deeply, and they go to great lengths to preserve it. So seriously, in fact, that flushing the toilet after 10 p.m. in an apartment building is actually against the law. This might sound strange to outsiders, but for the Swiss, it's a matter of respecting their neighbor's right to a peaceful night's sleep. Apparently, the Swiss consider a late-night flush to be a major noise violation. The sound of rushing water can be quite disruptive in the stillness of the night, and they have strict regulations to prevent such disturbances. So, if you find yourself in Switzerland after a late-night snack, you might want to hold it, or plan your bathroom trips carefully. It's all about being considerate and maintaining the harmony of the community, or risk facing the wrath of your noise-sensitive neighbors. The Swiss are known for their politeness, but when it comes to noise, they can be quite strict. Switzerland, silent but deadly. Flushes? It's just one of the many fascinating aspects of this unique and beautiful country. So next time you visit, remember to enjoy the chocolates, savor the cheese, and be mindful of those late-night flushes. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the squeaky clean world of Singapore. Now, I love a good stick of gum as much as the next person. But in Singapore, chewing gum is strictly prohibited. That's right, folks. This tiny island nation is serious about keeping its streets spotless, and they're not afraid to enforce it. Bringing gum into Singapore can result in hefty fines, and even jail time in some cases. So, if you're planning a trip to Singapore, leave the bubble gum at home and pack a breath mint instead. Singapore, gum-free and gleaming. Chapter 4. Italy. The town where you can't kick the bucket. Get ready for a real head-scratcher, folks, because we're heading to Italy, where one town has a particularly unique problem. They've run out of room for the dearly departed. In the small town of Falciano del Masico, the mayor issued a decree forbidding residents from dying. You see, the town's cemetery is completely full, and until they can find a solution, death is basically on hold. It's a morbidly fascinating example of life, imitating art? Or maybe just a reminder that even in death, bureaucracy finds a way. Chapter 5. Canada. Don't spook the Queen. All right, all you pranksters out there, listen up. We're heading to Canada, where you might want to put those whoopee cushions away, especially if Her Majesty is in town. Believe it or not, in Canada, it's illegal to scare the Queen. This law, which dates back to the 1800s, is still on the books today. So, if you're ever in the presence of royalty, maybe stick to polite conversation and leave the scary surprises at home. You know, just in case the Queen has a weak heart or a really good lawyer. Chapter 6. Japan. Size matters, at least to the law. Next stop, Japan, where they're serious about staying trim. We're not talking about the latest fitness craze, but an actual law known as the Metabo Law.
This law requires adults over 40 to have their waistlines measured annually. If you exceed the limits, you could face penalties or even mandatory diet counseling.
It's all part of a national effort to combat obesity and promote healthy living. So, if you're planning a trip to Japan, pack your walking shoes and lay off the ramen noodles. Hold on to your phones, folks, because we're entering the digital age of law enforcement. In the United Arab Emirates, your online behavior is under scrutiny, especially when it comes to your language. Swearing on WhatsApp, or any other online platform, is a big no-no in the UAE. We're talking fines, jail time, and even deportation for those who can't keep their digital tongues in check. So if you're sending messages from the UAE, maybe stick to emojis and polite conversation. You know, just to be safe. Get ready to watch your step, literally, because we're heading to Thailand, where disrespecting the currency is a serious offense. In Thailand, it's illegal to step on money, specifically banknotes that feature the image of the king. It's considered a sign of disrespect to the monarchy, and trust me, you don't want to mess with the monarchy in Thailand. So, if you drop a baht on the ground, pick it up carefully and show it the respect it deserves. Attention all drivers. We're heading to Denmark, where they take child safety very seriously. Before you start your engine in Denmark, it's not enough to just check your mirrors. You also need to check under your car. This law is in place to prevent tragic accidents involving children who might be playing near parked vehicles. It's a simple yet effective measure that prioritizes the safety of the youngest members of society. So next time you're in Denmark, remember to give your car a quick once-over before hitting the road. Last but not least, we're finishing our journey in the United Kingdom, where things are about to get fishy. Literally. In the UK, it's illegal to handle a salmon in suspicious circumstances. Yes, you heard that right.
This law, part of the Salmon Act of 1986, is aimed at preventing illegal salmon fishing. It's a bit vague, I know, but basically if you're caught with a salmon and the authorities think you might have obtained it illegally, you could be in hot water. So next time you're craving a salmon dinner in the UK, make sure you get it from a reputable source.
And there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of some of the world's craziest laws. From light bulb regulations to suspicious salmon, we've covered it all. I hope you enjoyed this wild ride through the wacky world of legislation. Which law blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Buddy in Town for more amazing content. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay out of trouble, or at least legal trouble.